Welcome back to Sundance Survives, where Once Human looks at horror movies and says, oh, that's nice, but what if we made it weirder? Today we're taking a look at the news release on two new Deviants coming in with the July 9th update. The Acting Physician and the Lady Sea Nettle. Yes, they are exactly as bad as they sound. Let's start with the Acting Physician. This thing hangs out in abandoned medical facilities, and you'll see what looks like a sad, tattered medical coat or patient gown just lying there, maybe with a little spark around the edges. And you think, oh look, environmental detail, nice touch. No, that's the monster. That's its disguised state. Walk up to it, and suddenly a bright blue light kicks on, the coat inflates, and underneath it, mechanical tentacles, a headlamp, and a computer terminal jammed into its chest and stomach, like someone tried to merge a surgeon, an octopus, and a desktop PC. This thing doesn't want to heal you, though. It wants to do surgical research on you, which is deviant speak for, you are now the lab rat. In combat, Acting Physician has a nasty trick. It steals your energy to heal itself. So if you roll in with low energy, you're basically donating your last few brain cells to its health bar. The way to fight it is to keep your energy topped off. Watch for the moment when that computer terminal is exposed during certain attacks and hit that weak spot hard before it goes back to leeching you like a walking medical bill. And if that wasn't enough, it can cling to the walls and ceilings and try to grab you from above. If it gets to you, you're thrown into a quick time experience to escape before the research starts. So, yeah, if you ever wanted to be chased by a possessed lab coat with tentacles and a data center in its torso, Once Human has you covered. Now, let's move on to Lady Sea Nettle. You'll find her in shallow water areas. At first glance, she looks like she's almost human. Long, flowing gown, eerie silhouette, and then you notice that giant jellyfish wrapped around her head like the world's worst hat. Inside that jellyfish is a glowing blue core and, more importantly, a big water sac. That water is her entire personality. Lady Sea Nettle is obsessed with hydration. She wants water from every possible source, including you. As long as her water sac is full, she's protected and dangerous. When the sac starts to shrink, she physically deteriorates and that glowing core becomes exposed. That's your window. Drain her water, wait for the sac to deflate, then go for the core. Here's the evil twist. If she grabs you and starts draining your water and you don't have any hydration left, she just suddenly starts eating your sanity instead. So, suddenly, your water meter isn't just survival flavor. It's a combat resource. Staying hydrated gives you a buffer. She'll go for your water first, which buys you time if you've actually bothered to drink something. Together, these two deviants are basically a memo from the devs that say you're not allowed to only care about DPS anymore. Energy and hydration are now active combat mechanics. If you walk into these fights like it's just another bullet sponge, you're going to get medically restructured or dehydrated into oblivion. So, to recap in plain Sundance terms, Acting Physician, haunted lab coat, tentacles, computer chest, steals your energy, sticks to walls, wants to turn you into a science project. Lady Sea Nettle, jellyfish-headed water addict, lives in shallow water, protects herself with a hydration bubble, and punishes you for not drinking enough. Remember to hydrate. I'm Sundance, and this has been your Once Human update for today. If you like lore-based looks at monsters, check out my field study playlist. Stay energized, stay hydrated, stay weird. And if you see a glowing medical coat or a woman wearing a jellyfish, maybe you don't walk up to it just to see what happens. Sundance out.